Welcome back to this episode of Cliff's Corner. In this episode of Cliff's Corner, Cliff demonstrates rain tarp, how to choose them, how to set them up, what color they should be, and all that you need to know about choosing a good rain tarp.
I can't imagine doing a backcountry trip without a rain tarp, or fly as it's sometimes called. In fact, given a choice between a tarp and a tent on many of my trips, I'd really have to think on it. Because if you don't have a tarp, you have no way to do camp chores, get in out of the rain. A tarp is everything. The question is what kind of tarp to get, what size to get, and by the way, what color to get. The tarp on the left is green. The one on the right is multicolored. Green blends in best, a courtesy consideration if you're camping in crowded areas. But a brightly colored tarp is cheerier to be under a dreary day, and it provides a highly visible signal in the event you need to be rescued or have to alert your bush pilot for your location. Needless to say, I prefer bright colors. Next we come to size. How big a tarp do you want? In some ways, bigger is better, but there's a limit. For a crew of 2 to 4 people, a tarp that measures 12 feet by 12 feet is about ideal. For larger groups, you may either want to go to a 14 or 15 foot square tarp, or maybe you want to rig 2 smaller tarps, one on top of the other. You get versatility that way. You get a more compact bundle because you can choose to bring 1 tarp or 2. We'll learn how to rig twin tarps later in this video. Now when you get your tarp, you need to customize it. If you buy a fully customized tarp, like one of these models, your tarp's going to be customized for you. At the very least, there's going to be perimeter loops all the way around the tarp. And there will be some face loops. At the very least, there will be a loop in the center so that you can string out to, run a cord out to a tree. But you're going to want some other loops too. At the very minimum, you would want one in the center. You have to have that center loop. If you don't have that up, you can't set the tarp up properly. I would also put a storm loop in the center of each quadrant. One here, one there, one there, one there. 5 face loops are all you really need. Now with the segmented tarp, the manufacturer chose to just simply install a bunch of storm loops at the segments. That's fine, it doesn't matter. The point is you do need storm loops on the tarp so that you can rig the tarp in a variety of different ways. Admittedly, some of the techniques you've seen in this video clash with accepted ways. Good. Old ideas, bad old ideas die hard. Remember that when your camping friends question your new ways. The bottom line is that these methods work everywhere, anywhere, every time. I guarantee it. May the wind be at your back as you explore new places, and may you care enough to preserve the wild and wilderness for all who follow.
Thank you for watching Cliff's Corner. If you would like to see more content by Cliff, please subscribe to my channel. If you would like to purchase the Forgotten Skills video, go to Cliff's website, cliffcanoe.com, or scan this QR code to go directly to Cliff's site. I want to thank Dan Nestor for permission to use his music. Stay tuned for more episodes from Cliff as he shares his tips to help make your camping experience more enjoyable.